Hey guys, it's Nick here. I got quite a few things to talk about. Now, if I personally believe in the guy upstairs performing miracles. If you don't, then that's fine. I kind of reread this little message here I got in the mail, and maybe it's not as much of a miracle as I thought, but now I think my mail got stolen a second time. However, I woke up yesterday. I slept pretty much the whole day because there was nothing to do. But anyways, I got this little message. Well, I'm not going to show in case there's any like personal shit on here, but it says here um, it's a second notice. So my mail must have got stolen a second time. So I never got a first notice from these guys. So and so you guys might have heard a long time ago how my games got stolen from me and stuff. Well, a friend of mine found like one of the stolen games and like at a local game store for really cheap, and he sent that to me, and pretty sure that's what this is. So I guess I owe him some more money, but that's fine. I'll just have to wait till my dad pays me back. Yeah, my dad borrows off of me sometimes. But anyways, that's not what I want to talk about, and who the fuck cares? That's my own personal life. You guys shouldn't have to get into that. Anyways. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Before I do that, I want to, because I promised my friend I'd do it since he did it for me. I want to throw a shout out to my friend Slasher Mini Films. Go check him out. He's pretty much the Sega version of me. Hang on, let me see. A friend of mine left me a comment on Facebook. Oh. Okay, anyways, yeah, he's pretty much the Sega version of me, but go check him out. He's awesome, and I think you guys would really get a kick out of him. Anyways, I wanted to talk about something. You guys saw my 3-part trilogy about, the AVGN Cheetahmen 2 thing scam. I know, you're probably like, oh my god, this again. I know, I got your same reaction. I was watching another guy's video, though, that he's pretty much given some good proof that, and I would say it's perfect, except he screwed up on one thing, and I'll get to that in a minute. So, you guys might know, this whole Cheetahmen 2 thing is a scam. Now, people were saying that, of course the AVGN fanboys are defending, saying, well, this isn't a scam, and James hasn't come out and said that it's a scam. Well, of course not. You guys are his fans. That'd be like telling someone, that'd be like coming out of the closet to your parents or something. I mean, fuck. That would probably tear them apart, but that's another fucking matter within itself. Anyways, so, of course, he's not going to come out and say that, okay? Now the fanboys also try saying, well, the stuff that Mike Matei said about, how he thinks it's a fraud, it was just pressure. Pressure my ass. So did he say stuff like that about the Sesame Street review that he did, or about Elmo, or whatever the fuck? And, not to ask a weird question, I know Archfiend already mentioned this, but, is it kind of weird that he was at James' house in pajamas? I mean, doesn't that sound all freaky to you? Okay, anyways, you guys know me. Okay, I love the AVGN in a total, like Randall Graves from Clerks says, in a totally heterosexual way. But no, I seriously think James is really talented and stuff. He actually commented on one of my videos and told me that he actually gave a shit. This was a long time ago before my account got deleted, hacked or whatever. But no, he actually did comment on one of my videos, and if I had the picture of the comment, I would upload it here. But anyways, so he's kind of changed, James has kind of changed, and like I said, I still respect him and Mike, but they're doing some stuff that angers me, kind of like YouTube or Yahoo or Facebook with all their fucking layout changes and shit. I mean, seriously, do they have OCD? Is fucking Howie Mandel running the site? I mean, what the hell? Anyways, so I would say this guy is, by the way, his name's MrWeenieProductions. I'll put a link in the description so you can watch this video. But he was saying, I would call his proof perfect, except he left out, or he screwed up on one thing. Now, you guys could look up this thing called Pavich versus Keller. This would be really good proof that Greg Pavich is a scammer, except for the fact that he actually won the case. So either he's got some fucking good attorneys that can pull off some slick moves and shit, or you know, maybe he was actually truthful in this case, whatever it is. But anyways, then there's another video where Pappage kind of says, you know, that he's only doing it for the money. Now, it does, to be fair, it does kind of sound like he's being sarcastic, and maybe he is, and maybe he's not. I don't know, but like I said, I personally believe it's a scam, and I'm going to explain why I say. Now, people have tried telling me, well, you don't think the carts are going to get released, do you? That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, I think the carts will be released, but why the fuck would you want to pay $60 for a game like that? The only difference, and even Pat the NES Punk said it himself, the only difference is that, actually the video pretty much says itself, is that the only difference is that there's the game's not gonna have any more crashes or bug fixes. So, really, you know, another thing, someone actually reverse engineered Action 52. So I wouldn't be surprised if they reverse engineered Cheetahmen 2. So hell, if I knew 6502 assembly, NES programming, I could easily do that myself and put it on a game card myself. I don't need to pay $60 just for a piece of cardboard holding a plastic cartridge in it. I mean, that's pretty much all they're selling you. And that's why I think it's a scam. Because you're paying for a game you could get for free. If you want to play it on NES so much, then to fucking get a, you know, like a, what is it? Get one of those EverDrives or whatever it is. But hell, man, you don't need to pay $60 for this game. Some people argue, well, it's free, or I mean, not free, but it's legit. It's not legit. It's still a hack game. Okay, it's not licensed by Nintendo, and it's not as, I'm gonna say it, it's not as quote unquote legit as the original game. Okay, so you might get a bonus game out of that. Wow, it probably sucks just as much. I would not be surprised. Of course, you know, because ABGN supports this and he hasn't even admitted that it's a scam, of course the ABGN fanboys are going to get his back. Of course. I mean, they're pretty much his bodyguards who will take a bullet for him, and they'll scream at anyone who dares disagree with the leader. The fucking Fuhrer, man. You don't fucking say anything bad about him, they'll fucking bring you to the guillotine and shit. But seriously, these people need to stop being so harsh. If you don't agree with someone else's opinion, like I think this is a scam, don't fucking watch my video. You don't have to fucking leave a comment, although I thank you for doing that, because that means I get more views and subscribers, so I appreciate that. But people, the fanboys are coming on saying, it's not a scam, it's not a scam, it's not a scam. But the truth is that it is. You don't need $60 to make a hack game, just like Mike Matei said. And another thing the ABGN fanboys argue is that, well, it's just over profiting. There's nothing wrong with that. He's selling you plastic in fucking cardboard. That's all you're getting out of it, okay? Plastic and cardboard for $60, okay? What if I was selling this disc for $1 million? I mean, don't you think, and by the way, just imagine there's nothing on this disc at all. Wouldn't that be a little weird, you know? $1 million just for a blank floppy disk where you could get like 99 cents or whatever? Huh? I mean, doesn't that sound a little fishy? Oh, but wait, I'm over profiting. So, that's perfectly normal. I'm selling $1 million disc, or I'm selling a 99-cent disc for $1 million. I'm just over profiting though, so that's perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with that. But seriously, $60 for a game that doesn't even work. That's another thing. How do you know 100% that the game works? Just because the guy says it works doesn't mean it's not going to. Now, of course, I'm not saying that, oh god, the game's it's gonna be glitch ridden and shit, but you can't be 100% sure they got all the glitches out. God, even the best of games, Super Mario Brothers, has glitches, okay? Now, if they were actually that perfect and were able to fucking get all the bugs out, like every single like glitch that you could ever possibly perform, I would probably get it. If they ironed out all the controls, if they added better graphics and music and stuff, maybe I would get it. If this was like a totally new game, hell, I would probably buy it. But the fact that all it is just a fixed version of the game, and I use the term fix probably loosely. I don't know how it is, but pretty much Pat the NES Punk said it's pretty much the online ROM just on a cartridge. So pretty much you don't know what you're paying. These people who are paying don't know what they're paying for. By the way, did I mention this is the Kickstarter goal is like $1,000 over the limit, and there's 11 days left. I'm glad I watched this guy's video though, or else I would have actually blindly just paid $60 to a guy I don't even fucking know. And that's another thing. Do you guys notice me asking for donations? And I don't mean like video games and shit. I mean like, you know, money, PayPal and shit. Now, I like I say, I welcome that stuff. If you want to pay me, give me a money donation through PayPal, that's fine. I'm not gonna tell you guys, well, you're gonna get this out of it, or you're gonna get that out of it, because I can't promise that shit. Okay? If you're gonna give me money, who knows what I might spend it on? I might fucking spend it on hookers or something. I mean, I'm not fucking. What the hell is this? Sorry, someone on the floor. Anyways, I'm not gonna guarantee I'm gonna spend it on this shit. So that's how I'm trusted with other people's money. Okay? Because I actually come out and say I don't know what I'll spend the money on. That's why usually I take game donations, because video games, dude, they're not, usually they're not worth a shitload of money, okay? That's why I welcome game donations, and I'm not saying I forbid the PayPal and shit, but you know what, I'm going to make another video about this, because I need to talk about that. But anyways, regarding this Greg Pavich guy, I don't trust him, and of course he suckered Mike and James into it. It's funny that even with James' right-hand man, Mike, even admitting it's a scam, the ABJN fanboys still don't believe it. They need to hear James say it first. Well, ABJN fanboys, he's not going to say it because he knows you guys are going to stop supporting him once he says it. Anyways, I think it's time I shut up about this. I seriously want to stop talking about this, and I really don't want to make a part 5, but if it's necessary, it's necessary. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can see for yourself. Other than the whole lawsuit thing, this guy actually does a pretty good job explaining all the details, so, and he's less boring than me, so go ahead, give this guy a watch, and only if you're interested. If you don't want to give a shit, or if you don't give a shit about the whole scam thing, that's fine, then don't watch it. Okay, I'm giving you guys a warning there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. My weekend could be going better. There's a family reunion today, so maybe I'll go to that. I don't know. Anyways, peace out, and thanks for watching.